Good morning. Today is day 189. We're in Psalms again, 98, 99, 100, 102, and 104. Some cool things reverting back to the beginning of time. And so some neat things to shout back and show that we're still remembering things that happened, circumstantial evidence of people who acknowledged things in the past. And also I want to start out with, we talked about the trees singing yesterday. We'll talk about the sea shouting today. In 98, verse 7, let the sea and everything in it shout its praise. What an awesome thing that's going to sound like. Let the earth and all living things join in. Let the rivers clap their hands in glee. Rivers have hands. Could be just talking about the sounds that it make. But again, God is infinite. He can do anything he wants. Let the hills sing out their songs of joy before the Lord, for he is coming to judge the earth. And that's the thing. The earth is going to shout for joy for final judgment coming. He will judge the world with justice and the nations with fairness. Okay? Justice and fairness, and that's what we all want. Another reminder that God does punish. If he's going to judge, there's going to be punishment. 99 verse 8. O Lord our God, you answered them. You were a forgiving God to them, but you punished them when they went wrong. Talking about the Israelites. But also, people will be punished in the end as well. The earth will perish. This is in chapter 102. This is the future. 102 verses 25 through 26. Long ago you laid the foundation of the earth and made the heavens with your hands. They will perish, but you remain forever. They will wear out like old clothing. You will change them like a garment and discard them. So they will perish. The earth and the foundations will perish, and he will change them. Now, talking about God in 104, verses 1 and 2, let all that I am praise the Lord. O Lord my God, how great you are. You are robed with honor and majesty. We talked about that yesterday. Honor and majesty. Or the day before, I can't remember. Robed with honor and majesty. You are dressed in a robe of light. You stretch out the starry curtains of the heavens. Okay? So again, talking about a description of God, what we could possibly imagine to see. And then we get into the flood and the creation and a couple other things. So a reference to the flood, 104 verse 6, you clothed the earth with floods of water. Water that covered even the mountains. Now, is that the flood or is that before he made the mountains? And I think maybe we'd be talking about the creation at this point. Verse 8, mountains rose and valleys sank to the levels you decreed. Then you set a firm boundary for the seas so they would never again cover the earth. Okay? So that has to be a reference to talking about the flood where he says it'll never again cover the earth. And then we get to verse 19. You made the moon to mark the seasons, and the sun knows when to set. All right, awesome. Great picture of God's power. And then we finally, this is something I like to point out, Leviathan, the sea creature. It's mentioned more than one time in the Bible. I think this is like the third time that I can recall it being mentioned. 104 verse 26, see the ships sailing along, and Leviathan, which you made to play in the sea. So what a great picture of God's creation and his awesome power and what he is doing and what he looks like. So that is your day 189. I'll see you tomorrow.